The knit stitch is one of my very favorite stitches of all of the Tunisian because it actually looks like true knitting without actually using two separate devices or separate needles in order to do it. So you can use your crochet hook for that. So in simple stitch what we normally do is that we come in from the front side and then we wrap and then we pull through like so. But for a Tunisian knit stitch is that you're going to just restart that, and what you're going to do is instead of pulling through the front side you are just gonna travel to the back side. So just push it through there and then go right straight diagonally back, okay, to the back of your project, then wrap and pull through. Now it doesn't look like the Tunisian knit yet because you haven't gone enough passes to do it. So you go to the next one. So instead of up and through, you go through to the back of the project and then wrap and etc. So going into the next one, go right to the back, pull through. Next one, right to the back. So you see how you're going through these? These are what creates the knit look, those two strands, when you're going right in between them. And you're gonna do that all the way to the other side of your project. Now the Tunisian knit actually has tighter tension. You can start seeing that the knitting is happening right below the needle or right below the hook. You're gonna come into the outside, go right into the chain work. You should have two strands on top, pull through, and then you're ready to do your return pass, which is going in this direction. So to do your return pass you're going to chain up one first, and then just it's the same as any other Tunisian. You're just gonna yarn over and pull through two and two and two, and you keep doing that all the way back to the other side. So the knitting is actually gonna start appearing really shortly after this next one. So just start up another one. You immediately, instead of going across like a simple, you just go into that one and through to the back and pull through, and you keep doing that all the way across. So it takes about two rows really, if not a little bit more, to show you that it's truly knitting, and it really does look like knitting. So if people were actually looking at it they thought you would be knitting with two needles and you're not. So remember the outside, just going right in, pull through, and then to return pass chain up one and then pull through two all the way back. Okay, so now you can physically see the knitting is actually happening right before your eyes. So immediately to start another row just go across diagonally right in, right to the back, and once you get a hold of this it's really awesome. This is my most favorite stitch because I'm not a fan of knitting in the sense of being able to do it proficiently, but I can do this without any problems because A, it's just one hook. I'm used to the one hook. The yarn is being fed on like I'm regularly crocheting, and it's really quite awesome. So to return pass is chain one and go all the way back. And do you see the knitting is actually happening now? See how it takes a few rows? So to start another one just go in and keep on doing that. So with this one here, because the tension is tighter with the knit stitch, you will notice that the project will condense more. So it's not one that you can really add comfortably into a regular project of just throwing in some knit stitching unless you're thinking of a way to compensate for the compression. And this here would be how you would do the knit stitch, and it's really awesome, and you would cast off in the same kind of way. It's just to do a cast off just go in diagonally, pull through and through, and you keep doing that all the way across, and that would allow you to fasten that off. So this is how you do the knit stitch.